And possesses over 14 years of experience in leveraging technology to address real-world challenges of the Indians. Currently, as part of the GPay team, is committed to providing seamless, secure, and dependable payment solutions for the small and medium business enterprises, merchants throughout the country. Previously, has played an instrumental role in the developing of numerous million-scale e-commerce products at Flipkart, consistently prioritizing user growth and sustainability while upholding robust security measures, particularly for user-facing applications. With this introduction, I would like to welcome Mr. Saurabh.
Thanks for the invite, and it's a pleasure for me to be here and present in front of all of you. Given we are at the dusk of the event, I will keep it short and simple. I am Saurabh, part of GPay engineering team. Especially, I focus on SMB merchants, offering to SMB merchants, the small and medium business enterprises, who can install a dedicated app called Google Pay Business, do a KYC, and then start receiving payment from their customers. GPay, as you know, is a leading digital platform. You can do payments, bill payments, transfer money in a very seamless and secure way. Being in the domain of digital payments, security and digital trust, they are not only functionalities. They are the hygiene there, right? Without them, it's impossible to think that millions of users will come and do payments using their hard money there, right? So I will give you an overview how we use PKI technologies in GPay, and then we'll deep dive in one of the use cases. So we ensure that every interaction which happens in GPay ecosystem is secure and protected against any unauthorized access or manipulation. We use it to authenticate millions of users and devices which connect to GPay servers. We use it to secure communication channels across our partners. We also maintain security of millions of transactions which happens on the platform every day. And of course, we safeguard user data. So if I have to list down all the use cases of PKI in GPay, that will be a very long list. So I have categorized them and presenting only few of them, prominent ones, right? So all the integrations which we have with our partners, be it banks, billers, or other vendors, we do it in a very secure and protective way, right? We use MTLS prominently at transport layer and PGP for encryption. But then there are different sensitive use cases, different integrations which happen, and there we use different cryptographic standards. For example, UPI and card payments, they definitely have more stringent security criteria, right? And there we use very complex cryptographic protocols, as well as we keep tweaking the configs. We rotate the keys very frequently to ensure all the users' data, all the users' transactions are secure. Good thing there is NPCI also mandate very stringent security measures for all the players in digital payments. And Google adheres to those, and in many cases, it also adds its own layer of security wherever possible. Whenever we have to transfer some data between our partners, we use secure FTP using private key pairs. And of course, all the data which is being transmitted within Google's vast network is also secure and encrypted. All the data which goes in databases is also encrypted depending on the sensitivity of the data, and there is no human access to any database. Now we'll discuss about GPay Soundpod and how do we secure it using MQTT and MTLS. So I believe most of you would have seen Soundpod in the market. These are the devices which, when you make a payment to the merchant, a distinct sound comes, which confirms the receipt of the payment. Using these devices, not only merchants get to know that, okay, they have received the payment, their time also gets free to do more stuff. They can assist the customers. They can work on increasing sales. And of course, the checkout time is reduced. And these devices plays a very critical role because merchants trust blindly to these devices that the payment has been received. We have all seen those scams where someone can just show a false screenshot or using some dummy app, they will say that payment is done, cheating the merchants in some cases. So, like every other product, we take security seriously here as well. Soundboard is no exception. And just imagine the chaos, imagine the financial fraud it can happen if some malicious entity can manipulate these devices, start playing false notification. So we'll go a little bit deep there that how do we secure the connections? So each device is assigned a unique IMEI. And then we use advanced cryptographic standards such as ECDSA, AES to secure the communication to the servers. And without a signed certificate, devices cannot receive notifications. So to go a level deep, these devices generates a RSA key pair and then request for certificate signing. Then root CS authorities operating in a secure environment sign these CSRs. These resulting certificates also include IMEI of those devices. Then these devices are also configured with Google server addresses and corresponding certificates. Google servers also store these root CS certificates which were used to sign the devices. And this is a glimpse of the handshake which happens where devices verify that server's identity is correct using its embedded certificates. And then servers do a two-step authentication using the root CA certificate and embedded IMEI. The data in the certificates is also used to authenticate and authorize the at application level. And in this way, only allow listed devices can connect to corresponding topics. So this diagram just represents the handshake where client identify the server, verify the server, both of them present their certificate, verify them. And after that, they come up with a secure key, which they use for all the subsequent communication. So all the subsequent communication is also secure. We use MTLS there to prevent any man-in-the-middle attack. And device identity bound authorization prevents any data leak. So this is just a sneak peek into how we use different PKI technologies in GPay to secure all the interactions happening on in the digital payment platform, right? And whenever some new feature comes our way, whenever we are asked to build a new feature, we take it as a fresh case, as a unique security case. We discuss it internally in detail. We also consult our security teams, and we try to find the solution which cannot have any sort of potential attacks or data leaks. And our philosophy is to gravitate towards the solution which is most secure, which is most robust, even if it costs more developmental complexity or more design time. So that commitment to security, that commitment to prevent fraud, that commitment to secure user data is the foundation to the trust which millions of customers put in GPay every single day. Thank you.